Hi, I just got my new book from Amazon Publishing. It's really gonna be cool. I'm very excited, so I thought I'd share it with you when I opened it and saw it first time. Got 5 copies, all spoken for. Oh, let me take my sunglasses off. I don't want my first look to be through sunglasses. There we go. Let's see. You have to guess, is it the front or the back cover that's going to show up on the camera? Oh, it's the front. No, it's the back. No, it's the front and it's the front on both sides. Oh my god. What a quinky dink. That is so cool. Wow. Wow. Oh my god. Well, here it is. Ray and Shirley Have an Adventure. Europe Tour 1967. By Cindy Boyd. Me. I rewrote my grandmother's horrible, messy handwriting notes from the trip, which I included in my blog, which you can read later on Blue Daisy Emporium. There's pictures of them, so you can see what I had to contend with. It took me the better part of a year to get this made. Let me flip through a copy. Blurb on the back. Is Ray and Shirley Have an Adventure, Europe Tour 1967, Cindy Boyd. Would you like me to read you the introduction? Oh, I have plenty of time, obviously, but I think I shall. Whenever possible, I have attempted to maintain the integrity of the original punctuation of the excitable journal kept by my grandmother. For the benefit of actually reading it, much has been slightly rearranged from its original handwritten note-taking. If you wish to see the original documents, they are scanned and available by journal entry rough on the Vintage Travel blog on Blue Daisy Emporium. You can find videos of myself, Cindy Boyd, Shirley's granddaughter, reading the journal entries on YouTube. Shirley and Ray Conan, born roughly 100 years ago, died 2001 and 1990 respectively. Both born and raised in Chicago, they met during World War II and married in Chicago in 1947 after years of letter writing and visits during the war. You can follow that story on Kindavella. In 1947, my late father was born. Thomas. In the 1950s and 1960s, Ray was a B2B vinyl record salesman, and he was good. He would walk into a department store with Echoes of Paris and ask to put it on the speaker system for the shoppers. Well, the Allegro Royal was a hit, and soon he bought a house in Oak Park. In 1967, he surprised my grandmother with this trip, and it was one of the 6 they took as Globus tours through 1974. My grandmother kept journals on all, and Thomas even came on one of the trips. He had his own month-long sojourn to Europe when he graduated college in 1973, and when Shirley and Ray returned from the trip with their 35mm camera slides. They showed everyone. I have seen the official presentation only as a child. My father told me where many of the photos were taken and relayed anecdotes. He was very good. Now that all are past, I want to write them down for future friends and generations. My grandfather was really into the technology of the camera at this time and took most of the photos. My grandmother wrote the journal. She later painted scenes from their trips in oils on canvas. There's a video somewhere on my YouTube of her paintings. The slides were scanned at high resolution about 2011 with the slide scanner by myself. I also restored many of the images by removing 30 years of mold and deterioration digitally. The full set is available as NFTs on OpenSea. Many of the images were used as a base for my digital art. I have a degree in graphic design. I have many products available on Blue Daisy Emporium. Please check out the Vintage Travel Collection. This is the first trip and first book for both me and Ray and Shirl. I am the editor, the passer along of memories. Well, there you go. Ray and Shirl Have an Adventure, Europe Tour 1967. Get your copy on Amazon. Find link to it on Blue Daisy Emporium. Thank you. Thanks for sharing this with me.